Hey folks, here at OS Reviews. You're watching our video review of the Sentey Phaint on-ear style headphones. These are priced at around $20 on Amazon.com, so they are still very inexpensive, and it's more in line with the current philosophy of Sentey, which is to produce pretty good audio quality headphones at an affordable price. With that being said, compared to other models that the company has produced, like the Thor X, the Phaint are a lot less expensive. They're a lot less premium in terms of construction quality. They're made out of plastic. However, they are a bit more colorful and also pretty good for traveling with, perhaps for kids or as a backup pair of headphones. It comes in multiple colors. We have the blue version here for review purposes, and it also includes this nice hardshell case which protects the headphones themselves when you are moving around, and the actual ear cups themselves can be swiveled for a nice amount of comfort and customization. In terms of technical specifications, we have still a 40mm driver, which is great, as well as a 32 ohm independence and a 20 Hz to 20 kHz frequency response range, which is also quite wide. So despite the fact that these seem more budget-oriented with the build quality as well as the design, they still offer a pretty good audio quality and experience for the money. On the back, there's some still basic info about the unit, and that's basically it. So here we have just the headphones themselves and a quick user manual inside the box, and we just have the headphones themselves. Again, these are made basically out of plastic as far as main construction is concerned. There's a soft touch rubber coating, which makes it a bit easier to grip. They are pretty colorful. It also comes in a red variant, so it is pretty attractive as far as that design standpoint is concerned. But again, definitely not as premium. These may look like metal, but they're basically just plastic that looks metallic. You have a few accents on the top, also made out of plastic, and some memory foam cushion at the very top, which is slightly hard for our taste. We wish this would have been a little bit thicker, so that makes the padding a bit more comfortable. But overall, if you're listening to these for, I would say, 1 or 2 hours, you won't have too many issues in terms of the comfort. But for longer periods of time, they do get a little bit rigid for my tastes. The cushions themselves are also pretty comfortable and soft, and they isolate a nice amount of sound. It also prevents too much sound from leaking out when you are listening to your tunes. The inside also has this kind of interesting pattern to it, so it does have a bit of style beyond a very plain kind of exterior. So overall design standpoint, not the flashiest thing we've seen, but again, a very flexible, customizable experience, and it makes for a pretty nice pair of headphones overall, although we do kind of wish that they could be folded inwards just for additional portability. Otherwise, this particular cable here, as you can see, cannot be unplugged, so I kind of stuck with this cable. Even though the cable itself is made out of nylon, it's a braided cable that feels pretty good and seems like it's not going to tangle very easily. And on the other side, there is a gold-plated 3.5mm jack, which will work with any Android, iOS smartphone, any standard connector port, and it has a pretty nice and tight connection. On here, we have access to an inline remote control, which is made out of plastic, with a microphone on the back, which is not noise canceling, so it struggles a little bit more under noisier environments, but it still works when you're placing calls or on the go. And there's also a play-pause key, but there isn't dedicated volume controls, so you can only use this to play-pause your music or answer/reject a call when it's coming in, and that's basically it. So not as much manual adjustment built directly onto the earphones as we would have liked to see, but again, at this price point, we're not really complaining. In terms of audio quality, again, that's something that Sentey has always delivered, no matter what price or what kind of exterior design they place on their headphones, and these are no exception. The Phaint headphones offer very good audio quality in terms of the bass, surprisingly. Despite the pretty flat design, they offer a lot of thump in your music, as well as clarity, so you can definitely hear the various instrumentals if you're listening to classical music, and they can get pretty loud as well. So despite various genres like classical music, pop music, rock music that we tested this with, it seemed to work pretty well for all those things. Obviously, these aren't audiophile grade headphones or hi-fi grade headphones, so for more advanced users, it's not going to fare as well as more expensive pairs, but at this price range, I think that this is still a very solid pair of headphones that competes well within this particular price category or price bracket. So to learn more information about the Sentey Phaint pair of headphones, these are very colorful, nice and bright and jubilant headphones, be sure to check out our full written review. This has been our quick video review here at OS Reviews. Thanks for watching. This has been the Sentey Phaint.